Thank you for clicking and taking the time to find out more about what's going on in real estate during COVID-19. So just a quick summary, it's been odd in real estate the last 30 or so days with all the onset of the COVID-19 virus. As a matter of fact, I feel like I was living day by day in my real estate sales, literally maneuvering and working with my clients to get them day by day. So just wanted to share with you that I love real estate. I love selling homes. And as a matter of fact, I built my business during the last downturn back in 2007, 8, and 9 as the real estate market was declining, our last declining market. I actually feel like I built my real estate sales and my sales skills during that market. Instead of declining with the market, I actually tripled my business during that time frame. So I love real estate and I love helping my clients. So just to share with you a couple of positive experiences recently is I had 2 sales and 2 completely different sales. One of them was a townhouse style condo that sold for $100,000 more than the most recent neighborhood sale. The second property was actually an expired listing, which means a home that was formerly on the market for 83 days without a single offer. And I was hired by the seller to actually get their home sold. And so I'd like to share a little bit more of the details of that with you shortly. And before I go there, I just wanted to share with you a little bit about CallCathy.com and my real estate business.
Hi, this is Cathy Poungmalai of Frankly Real Estate. I've been in real estate for over 15 years and I service all of Northern Virginia, Maryland, and DC. Why I got into real estate is after graduating from college, I found myself selling environmental products for an environmentally conscious company. After doing that for a couple of years, I moved to Northern Virginia, got a job working at a title company. I watched numerous real estate transactions occur, and I thought to myself, if I was ever to sell anything else, I believe I could really sell homes. I'm passionate about selling homes. I'm passionate about helping buyers and sellers accomplish their real estate goals. So I come into the picture and I assess the home's features and benefits, and I help the sellers get their homes properly prepared for sale. What makes me unique as a real estate professional is I also own a home staging business. It's called Inspired Home Design. And the reason why I started this business is the need to have professional home staging. Home staging consists of walking through the property at the initial consultation, advising my clients in terms of what to declutter, what to put away, clearing countertops, as well as helping them prepare their home to sell. It's one of the least expensive ways to actually help a home sell. We then, once everything is ready for staging, I then bring accessories and light furnishings to actually highlight the home's best features. Also, what makes my services unique is we co-op with all the brokers, not only locally but nationally. It's a big part of why 70% of my listings attract multiple offers. In turn, I'm able to sell them in a median of 12 days on the market and at over 99% of list price. Not only about buying and selling homes, it's about building a relationship that's going to last a lifetime. Let me show you what we can accomplish together for a successful sale.
So having been in real estate the last 19 years, I just love real estate. I love helping my clients accomplish their real estate goals. And how I do that, it's a process. It's not just having you call me and I list your home and I throw it on the MLS, but there's a detailed process of the steps that I take. I don't skip a beat. Every seller is just as important as another. whether you're selling a 1-bedroom condo or a $2 million home, I follow the same processes. So you can be assured that I'm going to represent your best interests. Another thing that I do is when I work with a client is I'm going through a process of helping you prepare your home to sell. Some homes need renovation. Some of the sellers contact me way in advance because they would like that help in preparing their home. And it's simply to prepare their home to get it up to selling standards. And what I mean by that is some homes need fresh paint. It's the least you can do to prepare your home. Landlords actually will paint their apartments or condos or single family homes just to get a tenant, or they might change the carpet. So if you're thinking about selling, it's so important to get your home up to selling standards. In addition to that, once we get the home up to selling standards, regardless of your budget, because of course I work with a team of contractors, I have the best roofers, the best plumbers, great electricians, great handymen to help you prepare your home with a budget. You know, our goal is to help you really maximize your sales. So please don't get me wrong. We're not looking at having you spend too much money or money that you can't afford to spend. But we want to make cost-effective home sale improvements. In addition to that, once the home is actually prepped and ready for sale, cleaned, I bring a team of stagers. I actually happen to own a home staging business, believe 100% in home staging. And one of these properties that I will share with you the results of home staging. But I bring home stagers that will highlight and accentuate the home's best features. And in addition to staging, once I do get offers, I would say probably the top reason why sellers hire me is my negotiation skills. My goal is not to sell the home in 0 days on market. It's not to sell the home in 5 days, but it's really to sell the home so that we get the maximum value of the home. It could be 3 days, it could be 5 days, but typically I sell my listings in 14 days or less. So my median days on market is typically 14 days. 70% of the time, as a matter of fact. So I have a proven track record for selling my listings in an average or median of 14 days or less. But the negotiation skills are what I pride myself on. My goal is to always get the most value out of my sellers' properties. And so let me share with you a couple of details. For instance, the first home that I listed out of the 2 examples, actually the one that sold for $100,000 more than the most recent neighborhood sales, was listed in Woodbridge. It was formerly listed by a for sale by owner. He had it on the MLS and he actually received offers. So when I met with him, I asked him, why did you not get your home sold? And the problem was he lacked the exposure and the know-how on getting the maximum price. He got offers, but they're really, really low offers. And then he had another offer that was a decent offer, but the buyer wasn't qualified. So at the end of the day, the seller hired me to sell his home. And he was asking, actually, he would love to get and wanted to get $487,000. And really the highest sale in the neighborhood was $387,000. So funny thing is, when I met with him and I walked into his beautiful home, I saw the renovations, I saw the time and money that he put into updating his place, and I felt that he deserved to get as much as possible. So with that particular home, we were actually able to accomplish our goal, and I can give you specific details. Call me directly and I could share with you exactly how I did that. But we were able to get his home sold this past week for $487,000. And it appraised at that, so yay for this particular seller. The second seller was actually a home that was listed in Oakton, Virginia. This particular property had been on the market for a total of 83 days, not a single offer. This particular seller had already bought his next home. Him and his wife and his family have already moved to the new home, and the home was vacant, and he was carrying both mortgages. And so he had expired or didn't sell at $849,000. And when he hired me, we actually did a measly $2,000 price reduction. We listed it at $847,000. And I did the same process. I actually went into the property I made a list of recommendations. Some of them included painting some of the rooms. Some of them were just updating little things here and there. And I had a surprise. I wasn't really happy with it, but the seller with this particular home said, Cathy, you sold me on your skills. You shared with me how you sell homes in 14 days or less, and you showed me your track record. As a matter of fact, I took all of my money and I put it into my new home. I'm not going to do anything. So go ahead and stage it like you said that you would. And I'm sure you'll sell it. And I had this weird feeling in my stomach. I thought, oh gosh, is this home going to sell? It expired at $849,000. Yes, of course I'll stage it, and yes, it'll help. But I hope I'm wrong, because I really felt, I was a little stressed about the fact that he wasn't going to do some of those improvements, not major ones, but one of them was like removing an AC that was in his master bathroom that was attached to the wall. He wasn't using it because it had a new heating and air conditioning system, but there's a wall unit there. So not to go through all the details, but the bottom line is I simply went into that home, $847,000, had it staged, and unfortunately the COVID-19 virus was going on, and so we did a COVID-19 safe open house.
Hi there, this is Cathy Poungmalai with CallCathy.com of Frankly Real Estate. Today we're going to be doing our first Facebook Live virtual open house of our newest listing.
We had hand sanitizer, we did the usual marketing in the open house. The staging was phenomenal, and that particular home not only sold, but it sold with multiple offers. So at $847,000 list price, expired at $849,000, we're able to produce multiple offers. And just this last week, it sold for $870,000, $23,000 more than what we formerly listed it for. So what was interesting, one home completely renovated, lots of improvements. This particular home, the seller did not a single thing. He did clean it. Actually, I take that back. I did have him just clean the home because it just wasn't quite as clean as I wanted it. The stagers again did a phenomenal job, and I did my usual marketing plan of action, which I can give you more specifics on. Call me directly. I'm happy to show you how I did that. And so the seller, as a matter of fact, was so excited that he sold his home just this last week for $870,000. He's actually offered to answer any questions that you have, and we'll share with you exactly what we did to help him get that sale. So thank you for taking the time again to hear more about this whole market and what's happening in real estate. But the main question I have for you is, if you're a seller considering selling your home, the first thing you might think is, wow, $100,000 above the last neighborhood sale? Let me call my agent. Let me call that buyer's agent that helped me purchase the home and get my home on the market. And what I find, which is very, very common, is when I do have a record-breaking sale, it seems logical to just call any agent. But are you aware that the average real estate agent only sells 2 to 4 homes a year? So while the average agent sells 2 to 4 homes a year, they may not have the experience and the know-how to have these record-breaking sales. They simply may not do the staging, they may not do the marketing, and most importantly, they may not represent you and actually get multiple offers and get you the highest price on your sale. And so I invite you to take the time, call me directly. I'm happy to share with you what my processes are, and most importantly, I'm happy to go through your home and to share with you exactly what we need to do step by step to help you maximize your sale. Because regardless of these 2 homes that I just shared with you, what's most important is your home sale. And I invite you to call me directly, whether you have had a relationship with another agent or not, or you're considering maybe a few different agents. Please call me. I don't mind, and it certainly won't be a waste of my time, and I can assure you it won't be a waste of your time. Call me directly. I'm Cathy with CallCathy.com, and I appreciate you taking the time to hear about my sales processes with these other 2 properties, and I look forward to getting your home sold too. Despite of all that's going on in our market, you can be rest assured that I am that agent that will work hard for you and will maximize the sale of your home. Again, I'm Cathy with CallCathy.com, and my slogan is love your home, love your neighborhood, and I hope that you'll put me to work for you so that you love your home and most importantly, love your sales price. Thank you.